One for All origin story. Let's get it. Hey, welcome back. I'm Dana with your daily dose of Dana Dubs, and today we're watching My Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 20. And as always, I'm super excited to get into it. Alrighty, we're back at Gran Torino after you got him suspended. His face looks a lot different in this episode.
Sure, the only reason I was
Both
able
of their
to stand
faces
up
do.
against Dane at all was because of our sparring and your wise instructions.
What's up with the animators in this episode?
You survived, yes, but only because the hero killer let you. Well, at least you learned to channel your power instead of relying on one monster smash, even though you did still manage to get a stress fracture in your arm. I know what happened. You went well over your limit.
Yes.
I thought we agreed you were only supposed to use 5%. You're too impatient, and when you lose focus, you lose control too. You must always be calm and alert. I'm sure you know
Calm and alert,
this, but
Deku. Calm
if
and
you're really
alert.
aiming to become the greatest hero like All Might, still got a heck of a lot to learn, boy, so keep at it.
So keep at it.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
See you around.
Wait! I've got
He's
a
like, you can't
question.
see all that and then just leave.
Just one more. I've been wondering for a while, but never found a good time to ask. I mean, now's not the best time either, but...
Okay, say it, bud.
What now? I've got pastries to eat.
Even though you're really strong, and you train the #1 hero in the world yourself, you should be super famous.
I think he wants it to be that way. He doesn't want the fanfare.
Is there a specific reason
He
for
does the
that, or what?
heroing just to be a
That's
hero,
an easy
not for
one.
the
I was just
fanfare.
never that interested in working as a pro hero.
What?
There was a point in my past
Deku
when I
can't
needed to
even
be able to use
fathom
my quirk
someone
freely
not
without
wanting to be a
limits.
pro.
That's the only reason I got my license.
Makes
It
sense.
might be better to hear this from Toshi.
Toshi.
All Might, I mean. He can explain everything better than me.
Toshi, how cute.
Yeah, okay.
Let's hear it
That's
from
it, kid.
Toshi.
Keep working hard.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much again. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
So
It was
he's
short,
the
but he
future,
taught him a
huh?
lot.
He may not look or act like him,
He's limping away.
still just like Toshinori.
Aw,
The
just
man
like,
chosen by my friend.
just
The man
like
who
your
inherited One for
hero.
All became the very best. Hey, boy. Who are you?
Seriously? Oh, well, I'm, Izuku Midoriya.
That's not right.
This is a test.
I'm Deku.
There we go. I'm Deku. Tell me your hero
Let you
name.
and me watch over him together, Toshinori, till the day you pass on into history. Till the day that the hero Deku is celebrated around the world as the new symbol of peace.
The new symbol of peace.
Holy crap! What the heck, Bakugo? Stop laughing. My hair's gotten used to this. I can't get it back the right way.
You guys already know I love Bakugo so much.
Both. I'd like to see you try, pretty boy.
What did you call me?
Awesome! You got to face actual villains? I'm super jealous!
Well, I didn't fight. All I did was help people evacuate and provide logistical support.
But it still sounds like so much fun!
I spent basically the whole time training and cleaning the ship deck. Though there was this one day we caught a bunch of drug smugglers.
Okay, that's
I love how she completely just waxed over that or glazed over that.
Your week.
I'd say that it was very enlightening.
I think she found her fighting spirit.
Yeah, fighting spirit for real. It's just oozing out of her.
After 1 week, she's like a totally different person. Everyone at my internship loved me. It was actually kind of great. Now, if you want to talk about the ones who really changed, it was those three.
Oh,
And of
yeah,
course, they're all
hero
standing with each
killer.
other.
Glad you guys made it back alive. Seriously.
I love how Bakugo's carrying them in.
You were lucky Endeavor showed up and saved you guys.
Oh, little do they
what
know.
I'd expect from the #2 hero.
He's like, bite your tongue, bite your tongue. Don't tell them anything.
Did you guys hear the news about the hero killer? Everyone's been saying that he was somehow connected to the League of Villains. Can you imagine how frightening it would have been if that creep had been there when they attacked the USJ?
He's
They're
scary,
like, yeah,
But did you
he's
see
scary,
that
we know.
weird video? It's all over the internet.
I didn't even know there was a video of him.
Yeah. Stain's a pretty evil villain, but like super tenacious. He's almost kind of cool, don't you guys think?
He's almost kind of cool.
Oh,
Deku's like,
No, it's okay.
definitely not.
You're fine.
Don't say that in front
It
of
is
Ida.
true that he's quite a tenacious villain. I understand why people might think he was cool, but instead
Taught
of helping
Ida a
the
lesson
world,
or two.
his beliefs led him to cold-blooded murder.
Mm-hmm.
No matter his motives, killing cannot be condoned.
I agree 100%.
To keep anyone else from suffering like me, well, I promise I will strive to be the perfect hero.
Yeah,
The
let's do
perfect hero.
It's time for
Okay,
class
Ida.
to begin. Everyone,
All right,
please
class
take your
president,
seats.
class rep, Ida. Let's
It's
see.
your fault for talking about weird stuff.
Sorry. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Class 1A will ensure there is peace. Until I'm able to call myself a real hero, I'll leave my left hand as it is.
By then, the damage will be done.
Ida.
You won't be able to go back and fix it, will you? Maybe.
I am here. Hope
I
you're
am
ready
here.
to return to our lesson. Today it's hero basic training. Feels like I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back.
Alrighty.
Now then, listen carefully for what's in store.
Love that he
We're
looks
going
like
to
an
be
action
conducting
figure.
a little race. Take everything you've learned from your internships and apply it to this rescue training.
All right.
Rescue training. Then shouldn't we be at the
Look
USJ
at Deku.
instead?
Ah, that facility
He's
specializes
all
in
but stars
disaster.
in his eyes.
As I said earlier, this is a race. So, prepare. You're about to step into
Interesting.
Field Gamma. Inside is an area full of factories that form an intricate labyrinth, so good luck finding your way around.
Don't break it.
You'll be competing in groups of 5. Each person starts from a different location on the outskirts of the model city. I'll send
Okay.
a distress signal, and you do what you must to rescue me. Whoever finds me first wins.
Alrighty,
Try to keep
let's
the
see.
Property damage to a bare minimum, please.
Yeah.
Why are you pointing at me?
And
First,
everyone is
it's
looking
your
at him too. Bakugo, known for destruction.
I'd say
Dang, this
McCoy
girl
has
is
had a
like
heavy
basically
disadvantage
naked.
against those 4. That's what I. Moving around quickly isn't really one of his strong suits, that's for sure. And whenever he uses his powers, he always gets badly injured.
Ah, not so much
I'm
anymore
betting on
though.
Sarah.
You guys don't know
Yeah?
yet.
I got odds on Ojiro.
I choose Ashido, because she's got a super athletic body.
I know Deku
Oh
will
my
be
gosh.
last.
Even if he's
What a
still
perv.
recovering, I think Ida's got this one.
Is everyone
Ida's the
ready?
fastest, but I'm going for my boy Deku. Nice.
Look at him go! In a maze like this, it makes sense to be above everything else.
So that means Sero's had an advantage because he can take to the sky.
Yeah,
This
smart.
course was built with me in mind.
Oops. Haha, look at Deku sparking!
With my new
Woohoo!
training, I can win.
All right. Yeah, no one's seen it yet other than Ida and Shoto.
What? No way!
Yeah, yeah. Woo!
Himself through the air.
Crazy. Those
Yeah.
jaws.
Yeah, pick all your jaws up off the floor. Yeah,
My time getting groomed at that useless internship. Look at him.
yeah. Oh, he is so mad now. That hair is not going to be combed back anymore.
Shouldn't he be breaking a bunch of bones?
He put in that work.
Do this. Don't go above 5%.
Gran Torino is really a great teacher. Because look at him. Look at that improvement.
Just gotta stay calm and alert.
Oh, well, you know, he still is Deku after all.
Nice hero. And congratulations.
All right!
Okay, not who I thought was going to win.
When jumping in an area with unstable footing, to be careful where it is when landing.
Yes.
I'll have to remember that.
Compared to the start of the year, you all showed me some incredible improvements.
Yeah.
Keep working and preparing for your upcoming final exams.
Sir!
Sir.
One, leave the
Final exams. When does that happen? I guess that's where the season is going to end off.
You surprised me. That was
I'm so
incredible.
proud of you, Deku.
Find me after class. We need to talk.
Look at his butt cheeks.
Yes, sir.
Time has come for me to tell you the whole truth
Oh.
about me, one for all.
Toshi Talks coming up soon to a station near you.
That was some tough training today, huh?
It's the first class in a while that had me glistening.
Man, I really gotta work on my mobility.
You could also compensate by improving other skills.
Still wish I could use my quirk for speed. I'm jealous of guys like you and Saro.
You won't believe what I just found. The jackpot.
Oh,
Someone
oh my
shot a
gosh.
hole in this
This
wall.
little perv,
I
of course
guess
you'd
you
find a
know she
hole
was
in the
giving us a
wall.
gift. You know what's next door, right? This looks into the girls' locker room.
Don't even think about it. Peeping
Thank
on
you,
them
class
like that would
rep.
be criminal.
Then you'll have to throw me in solitary confinement.
Someone's gonna
because
poke
you
a
can't
straw in your
stop
eye.
me. I want to see Yajirozu's curves, Ashido's slender waist.
Oh my gosh, look at him drooling.
Uraraka's super fine body. Atsui's unexpectedly soft movies.
Yup, what'd I tell you? Someone's gonna poke him in the eyeball. Little perv.
Thanks, Kyoka.
Despicable. We'll close up this hole immediately. Why am I the only one he didn't say anything about?
Aww. I like how it even looks like sunset inside of the school.
Come have a seat.
He seems
So serious.
You went through a lot recently. I'm sorry I wasn't around to help you out.
You don't need to apologize for that.
He had Gran Torino there.
More importantly,
And his friends.
you mentioned one for all earlier.
I heard that the hero killer swallowed your blood in the attack.
Oh, yeah. His quirk made him able to paralyze someone after tasting their blood. Is that what this is about?
Do you remember how I gave my power to you?
Oh, I didn't
said
even
that
think
day?
of that.
Eat this! No, not that part. I said the key was in my DNA. That's why you had to swallow the hair.
Oh, holy crap! Don't tell me the hero killer has one for all now!
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
I just thought you might be worried about that, but I see.
That thought didn't even cross my mind.
One for all can only be given to another person if you, the bearer, intend to pass it along.
Oh, well, that's good.
That can just be taken
Because imagine how many
by force.
times you, like,
Although it
eat
can
someone's
be
hair by
transferred
accident.
force. You should know its origin. One for all was derived from another odd quirk, a power that's very old.
It used to be something different?
The
One
name
for
of that
all
quirk
origin
is
story.
All
Let's
for
get it.
One. It allowed its user to take quirks from others, and the user could keep the quirks for himself or give them to someone else.
Interesting.
You mean he could steal powers?
This was back when quirks were just starting to show up, before society had figured out how to deal with the newly powered among them. When quirks first appeared, suddenly it was impossible to say what it meant to be a normal person. Laws and human rights were hotly debated. Civilization's progress stalled. Society decayed.
Superpowers had never appeared, and humans would be taking interstellar holidays by this point. I remember hearing that from someone famous.
During that chaotic period of change, there was one person who managed to rally many people together. He went by the name of his power, All for One.
All
He
for
stole
One.
quirks from others, and then, with his overwhelming abilities, he spread his influence across the country. He manipulated people to serve his purposes and committed evil acts with little resistance. Blink of an eye, became the leader of villains and
Oh my
ruled
gosh.
over Japan.
Yeah.
I've seen plenty of rumors about
Because you
this
could make
online,
lots of villains
sure.
with that. Just steal quirks to make
Isn't
more.
that all just made up? It's not mentioned in our textbooks.
Because it's the kind of shameful history people would rather ignore. Anyway, when a person gains true power, they enjoy showing
But if you
it off
don't
to others.
know history, you're doomed to repeat
Does
it.
this all tie together, though? And what about One for All?
I said that All for One could give quirks to others, remember? He made people trust him or submit to his will by altering their abilities. Apparently, there were many poor souls who couldn't bear the burden of the quirks they were given.
Oh,
They
dang.
became like mindless living dolls, incapable
Like
of
Nomu.
speaking.
I see why they're afraid of no moves now.
Meanwhile,
See.
some quirks actually evolved as they were passed on. Some even combined with other power sets. This evil man had a quirkless younger brother. He was small and sickly, but he had a strong sense of justice. They couldn't have been more different. It pained the brother to see all.
He's
for
reminding
One's
me of
deeds,
Shigaraki.
So he kept resisting him. And then, All for One transferred a quirk to his sibling. One that would allow him to stockpile power. We don't know if it was a gift he was giving his brother, or if he just wanted to force him to submit. Even though everyone thought he was quirkless, turns out the brother did have a quirk, though even he hadn't realized this to be the case. He had a useless power that only allowed him to pass on quirks. And so, the stockpiling ability merged with the younger brother's power.
I see.
And that is how One for All came to be.
Okay.
I've always found it ironic that justice so often spawns from evil.
Wait, hold on! I understand how One for All came about now, but this bad guy must be long dead by this point. So
Or
why
is
are you
he?
bringing him up?
Anything's possible. There are quirks that halt aging. Probably has something like that. The symbol of evil seemed pretty much immortal. With the state of the world at
see.
the time and the huge difference in their combat abilities, the younger brother decided to entrust this new quirk to future generations. Even though he couldn't defeat All for One, he hoped One for All would continue to grow in power.
Is
until it
Deku
was
gonna be
strong
the
enough
person
stop
to
his
defeat
older
All
brother.
for One?
Eventually, it was my turn, and I managed to defeat All for One. At least that's what
Oh,
I
he
thought.
did.
But he survived, and is now back in action as the brain behind the League of Villains.
Oh, he's the one that's controlling
So
Shigaraki.
now you know the entire
And
purpose
making
of
all the
One for
no
All
moves.
is to
Oh,
defeat
it makes so
All
much
for
sense
One.
now.
As its holder, you may one day have to fight against this great evil yourself.
Okay.
I know you didn't
You got
expect
this.
I'll do my
Is that
best.
where the series
I'll
is
do
gonna end?
whatever you
Don't
ask,
tell me.
No matter what it might take. As long as you're with me, I can do anything. I know you'll have my back.
Okay, I feel like now they're setting it up for All Might to die. He's gonna die before. Tell him. Tell him. Tell him.
To know.
What is it that he needs to know? Tell us. I need to know. Yeah, All Might's gonna die.
That's not
I'm
how
sick.
it'll happen.
I'm
Our
dying,
futures
Deku.
are-
Is he slowly
won't
taking
understand.
All Might's life? As he gets more powerful, All Might is just gonna get weaker and weaker until he dies. And that's when Deku will be his ultimate hero form.
I'm sorry.
Why didn't you
young
tell
Madonna,
him?
But by the time you face him, I won't be by your side anymore.
I'll be long gone. Yeah, but he's dying, ain't he? He sure is. I bet that's what's happening. Yeah, so I feel like they're setting it up now for All Might to die. He's gonna die within, okay, my guess is season 4, All Might will be no more. You like my rhyme? Okay, I know I'm making a joke out of it and that would suck, but I think that's what's gonna happen. And then we're gonna have a little bit of time where Deku's struggling with that and trying to figure out how to be a hero again while, you know, dealing with the grief of All Might dying. And then he's somehow gonna be like, all right, I got this. I'm coming for you all for one. But I don't know, maybe none of that will happen. But that seems like that's what they're trying to set up there. And it's interesting to hear the origin of All for One and how One for All was the brother of All for One. But yeah, so I guess the person that is behind Shigaraki, who is also creating all of the Nomus, is All for One. I guess that's what they're saying. That should be very, 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 very interesting. But back to the beginning of the episode, it's really nice to see how much everyone has progressed from the start of the season, or the start of them being at the school, to now. Like they're you know, they're pretty impressive.
Summer vacation.
Okay, end credit scene.
Don't get too excited. You can't just relax an entire month.
Does that mean
You'll be training while you're camping
Of
in the
course.
woods.
I knew it!
Camping in the woods and training.
Fireworks.
And s'mores.
Don't forget the
From
training,
in
guys.
cities, these will be very different conditions for most of us.
No matter
Yeah.
what the environment, we must always remain vigilant. Yes.
Alrighty.
Very wise.
I like this tape guy, how he's always smiling. He's so cute.
However, those
Uh-oh.
of you who don't pass the final exam before the semester is over will have summer school.
Everyone, do your best.
All you girls better pass this thing!
Of course, he's like, all the girls better pass so I can see y'all naked in the hot
My daily
springs.
life is continuing as usual, despite everything. My goals haven't changed.
You still want to be the
Now
best
that I
hero.
think about it, All Might didn't really say anything specific about himself.
Yep, now you're catching
The
on.
hero killer Stain. I didn't think he'd get caught, but everything else went pretty much as expected. Now that he's viral, those who want
This
to
is
wreak
All for
havoc,
One.
or who simply sympathize
ever
with
leave?
him, will seek out the League of Villains as a way to satisfy their urges.
Show me your
Tomura
face.
Shigaraki
I know you're not
put
going
in a
to.
position where he must unify many new recruits.
I believe things would move faster if you were to talk to them yourself, though, Master.
Master.
Then you had better
Oh, he must
hurry
be
and
sick.
fix my body, Doctor.
If only we'd gotten
Yeah.
our hands on the super regeneration quirk 5 years earlier. Now that your wounds are all healed, it can't really do anything to help you. So he's to unite the League of Villains. I wonder if the child can pull it off. How much has he really grown?
He'll do well, even if I have to work him to the bone. It's the only way he'll be able to take my place.
He's looking like Stain
He
a
was
little
born
bit.
with the twisted mind needed to become the next me.
Oh my
I hope you're
goodness.
celebrating while you can, All Might, because very soon, this temporary peace will come to a violent end.
Oh boy, oh boy. So that should be interesting. So I originally thought that the person that was grooming Shigaraki was his dad, but it seems like it is the villain of all villains, All for One. So that should be interesting. We really are watching his villain origin story. As we're watching them all grow, we are also watching him turn into the next All for One. I wonder if he'll figure out how to give his quirk to Shigaraki, so then Shigaraki can really become him. I don't know though. I don't know. And then how did he find him? I don't know. So many questions, but I enjoyed that episode. There was a lot of setting up there, and we'll see what's gonna happen next. I'm wondering if the next episode is going to be the final exam. It probably will be the start of the final exam, and then we'll end on their camping trip. So we'll see. I'm excited for it. But even more so, I'm excited to watch it with you guys. So make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when it comes out. We can keep watching together, and I do upload a new video of a new show every single day, so we can keep watching together in the meantime. And if you did watch with me here to the end, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. But just so I know who the real ones are, the End Gang Squad. Woo! Comment the little devilish smile like emoji where he's purple and like smiling like that, because the true villain was revealed in this episode. We understand what All for One is. We're seeing who was behind the mask, who was behind Shigaraki, who was behind the computer screen. All the things were revealed in this episode, so I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. A little nervous, but we'll see how Deku is going to grow from all of this, but we'll learn it all all together. So I'm super excited for that. Alrighty guys, well thank you so much for watching with me here till the end. I really do appreciate it. A lot of people do click off, so I'm glad that you stuck with me here till the end. And I can't wait to see what we watch next time. I do upload My Hero on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so we can keep watching those together. And I'll see you then. Bye.